always like to ask on location, if I can talk English, was your first feature.
Yes.
And I always like to ask first time feature directors, like, what is something that you can take from this film to your next projects? And it could be something that you know to do or not to ever do again on your next feature or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, and I found that out the first time that I stepped in with the editor. The next time I want to get more coverage.
Okay.
Even if it means adding 2 days to the entire shooting schedule, I wish I had gotten more coverage. And that, you guys like Cheney and people like Hannah, like I talked about earlier, they could do it in 2 takes. Yeah, great, but I would want to do 2 takes from as many different angles as I could. The days that we had 2 cameras on set were by far our best days that are looking, in post-production. The editing looks great. It's because I have more coverage. And I think that's my biggest thing is it's not that it's going to end up looking bad. It's just I can see the difference in how much better everything looks because we were rolling 2 cameras and we got more footage than we needed. So that's what I'm going to bring to my next film is get as much coverage as you possibly can. Probably 2 cameras is the way to go. What I won't bring with me, I don't know if I should talk about that. No. I made a lot of mistakes, and none of them are as big of a mistake as what it is inside my own head.
Yeah.
I look back at specific days and it's like, oh, that's the day that this happened. Yeah. And nobody else would remember that. But I do in my own head. So maybe what I won't bring to the next set is such a critical attitude about myself. I don't mind critiquing my own work, but I'm overdoing it with remembering some of the things that happened. My executive producer, Hannibal, is one of my best friends in the whole world. And she knows me probably better than almost anybody on this planet. She knows me really well. And I brought something like that up to her, like a week after it had happened. We wrapped and I said, I feel terrible about X happening. And she went, what? When did that happen? And she knows how much things eat away at my soul. So I'm too critical on myself. But that's what I would not bring with me as my own critical view of myself. And I will bring more coverage to the next film.